How everybody doing? This Chris Drummond from Progressive Actions. And I'm going to do as many lives as I could possibly do. I've been advised not to do any more lives by council. But union, TW, let's work. So this title is We're Guinea Pigs. And why I say that, because if you read the handbooklet, I was looking at it again last night, and they got these questions. They pose the questions. You know how they do. Who is this program for? It reads, all MTA employees represented by TWU Local 100. Other employee groups may be added over time. So this is that. So we the Huckleberries. The union always serves us up. This union, TWU Local 100. And if you read the handbook go down, they got like check marks. It's like of responsibilities. 4 check marks on MTA. On Corvell, like 6 check marks. On us, 10 check marks. How are we more responsible for our injuries than our employer? MTA, like, listen, Corvell, that's on your hand, do it. Look at what our union does. I don't care if it was some prior agreement in 2017. Why now? Why at this moment? Because we had a VP, Canela Gomez, who couldn't come on the property, who was facing termination because they set up Trammell. Trammell was set up at Bedford Park. They tried to eliminate Trammell from whatever, and then they was going to press charges on Trammell. They probably got charges coming now. That's how they do. So now they're trying to eliminate Drummond. They know we want Canela out. They know that I'm not bowing down to them. They know that they don't even have to pay me. What they gonna do to me? If they play with my money, what they gonna do to me like they did Raul Lugo for standing up to Eric Legal, put him on TA release. The man was about to get married. They knocked his salary down like 40 grand. And Raul Lugo stood tall like a man. What they gonna do to me? They know what's coming if I'm elected. They know our department, RTO, don't want Canela Gomez. They know that. And let's go back to our president, disgraceful president, who's up on charges, who has charges pending against him. Canela couldn't even come on the property. Could they have posters of how could they possibly respect Canela Gomez during negotiations? How could they possibly respect Richie Davis and us, TW Local 100 members, negotiating us during contract time? How could they respect 2 folks, 2 members, high-ranking members, who's supposed to negotiate in our best interest? How is they going to respect them during the contract negotiation? It's all relative, and more coming. And more coming for us. Richie Davis still under investigation. This is the type of scoundrels, disgusting individuals that we have representing us. This is the folks that we have representing us. And now we guinea pigs. Bunch of registered nurses. We got to go through them. This embarrassing, despicable Corvell. We can't call 911 and go to the hospital of our choice and let them make a determination. This process has been like this for years, for decades. Now they want to change it because they want to get us back to work. They don't want to pay us comp. They think under any conditions we should work. Get on your bus. Get on your train. Get in or outside your booth. Grab that broom. Get in your towers. This is what's going on right now. This is a lottery right now. This is a lottery. Now it's a lottery. Who can go out on comp and who can't? So now all you got to do is hope. Hope you don't get attacked. Hope you don't get hurt on the property. Hope hope. And these folks, we're under attack by everyone right now. We're going to have more homeless migrants on our train. We're going to have more criminals on our train. Every ethnic group have criminals. So a lot of these migrants are straight criminals. A lot of these migrants going to have mental health issues with no medication. All these folks is going to be on our trains with less police. And we supposed to just deal with it. That's a fact. And let me talk about them charges. Let's talk about the Record Secretary LaChris. Please expedite my charges. Move it forward. I don't have 7 months to wait like Canelo Gomez. Canelo Gomez, David Ciclione presented you with them charges months ago. You said you was going to get back to him. You sent him a few texts, a few communications. Bring charges because she had as recording secretary, she had the opportunity to look at this and say, this is frivolous, throw it up. What is this? Jesse, what are you doing? Messy Jesse, what are you doing? But she didn't do that. But that's fine. But she buried Canelo's charges. Whatever way it's going to be. See, there's no democracy here. This is all corrupt men and women trying to stay in power. They think this is like the monarchy in England or some succession. That's exactly what they do. You telling her you're going to, after Samson, go to international. Richie, you up next. After Richie, Yates will probably Chiarello. After that, I forget what's this guy's name? I forget it, but that is go on and on. That's what, like, it is a monarchy. They so out of touch, they believe that. But everyone here who votes, this is about turnout. This is all about, even management sees the turnout. We don't turn out for elections. And that's how we keep them in power. They know they're going to have 5,000 strong voting for them. They know they have folks in Mastoa who they bribed and who intimidate other operators. And you operators, this is your time to step up. I know you're not scared as men. You're worried about taking care of your families and the things they do. You can have 30 years and they give you a schedule for somebody who's been here 8 months. That's how the union does in buses. And JP's in surface. I apologize. I made a mistake. That irrelevant lump of molecules is non-grata in the union and on the 9th floor. He's the VP of surface. But RTO and stations, we have the numbers. What's up, brother? We have the numbers to get rid of these guys. You see what they doing? They trying to prevent me from running. They concocting charges for me running. I'm out here fighting. I'm facing days at 2 Broadway because I refuse to do platform by myself. Cops ain't by themselves. Why should we be by themselves? Everybody know me. There's folks who reps right now in every department know me, know how I move around. They know my work ethic. I didn't bank all them AVAs by not working when I was with the union on TA release. Wouldn't be released by them. I didn't trust them. I want nothing from them. No matter what, you know I'm not turning. You know I'm not crossing over. You know I'm holding on to my integrity and who I am and my moral values. They know that. They have none. They don't want to see they'd be blinded by my light if I was there. This is corruption, but RTO stations and these other departments who know what's going on in buses. This reign of terror that Richie Davis has initiated and has perpetuated in Mastoa and trying to bring to us. At the same time, him doing the things that he do, everybody knows what he does. Everybody know his record, allegedly. The rumors about him, the rumors about this man. And they're going to come out. But get rid of Drummond. Drummond will annihilate Jesse in the election. Get rid of Trammell. Trammell will annihilate, anybody will annihilate the party promoter. How many parties can you give? And again, anybody can give parties. You can give parties in your crew room. Anybody could buy. I could buy that with my own money. Laptops to give out. They think we stupid. But we are lackadaisical. We are derelict in our duties. We can't complain about this administration, and we have the power to get rid of them, and we do nothing about it. RTO stations, RTO, you can get rid of it on your own. And tell these new folks coming out of the school car, the union tries to cuddle up to them for their votes. Tell them this unions are frauds. I am. Tell these new folks, and you help these new folks. Help them be more welcoming to them. Help them with their G2s. Let them know that we got a corrupt union and a despicable, disgusting vice president who soiled the position of vice president in RTO. But let's get rid of Drummond. That's the plan. But sis, bring up Canella's charges. How my charges with Bedford Park was a minute ago. How's my charges up at the forefront and you buried Canella's? How is that? Everybody ask yourself that. Another example of their corruption. But we transit sees that we got putrid numbers when it come out to vote. When it come time to vote. If you don't get your ballot, call and ask for your ballot. You will get it FedEx. If you want to do something, you can do something. If you're not going to come to rallies. If you're not going to step a vote. And you ever hear the union tell you all to come out and vote? They don't want you to vote. If you don't vote, they win. Their people's coming out. You had it. It's all about voters turnout. Their folks come out. This election, let's be a mandate that we want to get rid of corruption once and for all. Stand United is not going to be able to appoint and choose who they want to be their successor. What positions they going to be. They don't want us to vote. We have to turn out. What do management say? 5,000 out of 44,000? They don't got no support. These folks ain't going to do nothing. They watching too. So this next election, we got to come out. But let's talk about these corrupt folks. All of them are corrupt. All of them saw all these events and saw that these was filled. And God bless the folks that said, I'm not on the e-board that said, I'm not voting on this. You crazy? What is this? Are you joking? And Canella's own department. Him. And I guess he's scared Brad Snow. Brad Snow, what charges did you see that said Drummond is guilty? What did you see? What compelled you to vote with Canella Gomez other than fear? And Jesse, I remember back when Raul and Michelle was officers, him and Eric tried to convince me to sign something, a statement, so they could bring charges. I told them no. I wouldn't sign statements on anybody. That ain't who I am. They want to bring statements on Raul Lugo because Raul Lugo was a man. Because Raul Lugo had more time than Jesse as a shop steward and fighting. Raul Lugo and Jose Lugo and Michelle, they were legendary in the A division of shop stewards, the work they did. And as a conductor chair, he was counseling and advising Eric, and Eric wanted to do what he wanted to do. Or he was following the directions of Utano and Chiarello, who know nothing about RTO, never have, never will. Do not care weird gum on their shoes, but we can change that this next election. And Michelle Figueroa sticking up. They tried to embarrass her, holding back grievances for Towers. They did everything in their power to marginalize Michelle Figueroa. And they asked me to bring charges up against this too. And I told them no. That was their recourse. Jesse is a boy that follows whatever he's told by the leadership. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I worked with him for years. He know my work ethic. He know who I am. And he didn't have the heart to stand up, the intestinal fortitude to say, I'm not doing this. But I should knew better, because that was him and Eric's method to try to bring charges against officers who stood up for themselves. That's what they did. That's why Raul was sent back to his tools. That's why Jose Lugo was sent back to his tools. That's why Michelle Figueroa was sent back to her tools. These were just officers doing their jobs. And Tony Utano, he had the say on, he allowed it to happen. And let's get to Utano. Tony Utano retired. He did his years admirably. Why is he still on the payroll? Why is he got his MTA pension, union pension, and now he's getting as an advisor? Well, Richie Davis still don't know his job as an advisor? I think that's misappropriation of funds, of our money. That's our money. We voted Eric Legal out. Why is Eric Legal drawing the salary, $80,000, $90,000 at the Union Hall? We voted him out of the VP. Why is he not at his tools? Everybody who lost the election went back to their tools. Why is he not back at his tools? What is he doing? Why is he sitting in? He's doing nothing for RTO. He help his little friends people call, who have his number. So that's already 100 and something thousand, 190, 80, 90,000 that they misappropriation. And Utano got a driver. What are they doing with our money? And tell my brothers and sisters out there, stop letting them union reps talk to you anyway. I heard all of them, most of them, I won't say all of them, most of them talk sideways out their mouths. You pay dues. Their job is to advocate for you. Stop letting them, and Jesse's notorious for his sarcasm. He don't care about your, I always said that, I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying, everybody's heard me say, he's a smart young man, he don't care. That's my description of him. He don't care. He's going to go to, don't let these, he has no respect for you as a membership. He's a condescending prick. That's what he's always been. He's smart, but he don't care. He help who he want to help. He's so young, he don't realize how he behaves. But, you know, as the months go on, they're going to be real attentive to you. The booklets are going to come to you. They can't find your address now. And they ain't going to find your address when they come. They're going to submit your prior addresses to American Arbitration Association. That's what they're going to do. All the misinformation, that's it. But when the election approaches, going to be more parties. The union reps are going to be more receptive to you. Right? They're going to pick up their phone. They never pick them up. You're going to get all types of literature. Glowing literature about how good our union is. Don't go for it. Remember this. I might not be here. Remember how they got rid of Drummond. Remember what they tried to do to me, and 10 toes down. It's a fight. Let's work. You ain't seen nothing like me. Nothing. I guarantee you. And please, whoever concocted this idea, step up and tell them I made a mistake. I apologize for messing with Drummond. Be a man about it. For once. Not many men there. And Jesse is nothing but a flunky for TWU Local 100. That's all Jesse is. Canella's a sellout for his own personal gain. That's what he is. That's what he is. And we got other folks who pretend like we friends. Don't give a damn about me. I know who you are. You see me smile, kee-hee, act like we have some camaraderie. And I've been good to a lot of folks down there. You got a union rep right now that owe me some real money, hiding from me. I've been good to, the way I am with our brothers and sisters, that's how I am with my union colleague, when I was when I was an officer. That's how I was with them. Ask Melendez. Ask Cope. Ask Dee Dee. Ask Raw. Ask Michelle. Ask them what type of person I am, the kind of officer I've been. Whenever I was asked, the president asked me, I did it. I didn't say I'm progressive action. I'm not. I did that. I performed my duties admirably, and my colleagues at the time know that. Ask Zach. Ask Curtis Lemon. what kind of man I was, what kind of officers I was. And more importantly, ask our brothers and sisters what type of man I am. And every one of these reps that ain't doing their jobs have a right to run, and they trying to take my right away from me. Because I'm not kissing no ring. I would never Richie Davis. You crazy? You crazy? I have no respect for you. I have less respect for Canelo. I would never address you as anything. You have besmirched, tarnished the position of VP. And now you're trying to come for me? Because I'm speaking truth to power, be it that power transit, be it that power corruption at TWU. And to the black for you, a disgrace. I know you're going to find a way to justify your life. Anybody can justify their existence. Pimps do it. Serial killers can give you an excuse of why they did the things they did, why they ate their prey. Then you can justify anything. But y'all tried to take out, and y'all allowed them to try to take out a good black man, a good man, a flawed man, but a man who bust his ass for this membership. I made mistakes. But anybody, all the members knew. Everybody knew you call me anytime. And Drummond was there. Drummond was always there. Drummond always had the ear. Drummond didn't hit y'all with sarcasm. Drummond wasn't dismissive. Drummond didn't embarrass you. Drummond wasn't lost somewhere. Drummond didn't tell you, I can't take your call right now because I'm eating. Nobody even knew when I went on vacation. I didn't even tell the brothers and sisters, my RDOs. That's who I am. That's who I was, and it's who I am. And they trying to get rid of Chris Drummond and Latanya Chris, Wichard, Robert Kelly. Y'all allowed it. Y'all go along with it. With our history, everything we've been through. And then when y'all get a dime over a dollar, y'all forget your values. You forget your values and your ethics. We have to get rid of these guys. I'm another perfect example, yet another example of their corruption. Jesse gotta go. Canelo gotta go. Richie Davis gotta go. Robert Kelly gotta go. JP gotta go. Yates gotta go. The whole corrupt crew gotta go. They corrupt, and with this Carvel and other examples, they don't give a damn about the membership. And y'all gonna pay me that cope. Y'all gonna pay everybody that cope. Y'all opened the floodgates. Y'all started this. So TW Local 100, let's work. Let's go. Y'all, I didn't invite this, but let's go. I'm ready for it, though. Everybody be safe. Take care.